Hi, this is Wolfgang. I am one rational dude. I want to talk to you about the freshman spread. Yeah, it was a phenomenon that existed many years ago when I was in undergraduate school. And I understand it still exists today. And of course what it is the propensity for college freshmen to gain weight as soon as they leave home and start school. This is an understandable situation. You've gone from home, you're now free of the bonds of parents, and you want to meet a lot of new friends. And of course, part of meeting new friends is eating. And so you eat with your new friends, and you want to eat good food because you're making good friends, and it's a wonderful time in your life. But unfortunately, at the time in your life when you want to look your best, you're going to start gaining weight. Maybe, you might start gaining weight and really not know what to do about it. And maybe you've even, at the age of 18 or 19 or 17, been struggling with your weight for a long time. I'm going to tell you how to solve your problem, your freshman spread, if you've got that problem, as well as solve your weight problem for the rest of your life without having to get hungry, without having to deprive yourself of food, without having to eat cotton balls or take diet pills or all that other stuff. And here it is. You've got to stop eating animal products, okay? Cheese is the crack of the food world. It's really bad for you. It makes you fat, and you got to stay away from it. Milk, it's liquid meat. It's not good for you. Do the research. You know how to Google. Get out there and take a look at the fact that these things that I'm mentioning, eggs, dairy, meat, pork, chicken, all the meats, fish, they all contain animal fats, animal proteins, and saturated fats, and cholesterol. None of that's good for you. And also, too, it's extremely dense calories. You don't need that. You need calories that are not so dense, more fruits and vegetables. In fact, really what you need is a vegan diet. And that's the only way that I know of. It's the only way that I've found to stay trim without going without going hungry, without getting hungry. Sorry about the traffic. Anyways, let me collect my thoughts. It's not hard to transition to a vegan diet, okay? I know the thought of, and I want to just check the camera, make sure this is actually on. Yeah, we're good. All right. It's not hard to transition to a vegan diet. First of all, you need to do a little research, okay? There's a bunch of videos on YouTube, and I'm going to be putting some up, but this is a new YouTube channel. Hi, Alana. And, this is I don't have the videos that you need to view. You need to watch Freely the Banana Girl's videos, what she eats. There's a bunch of other too of vegans. Now, stay away from stuff that's, processed foods that's in a bag or a box, like potato chips. Yeah, they're vegan, but they're not good for you. You need to stay away from them. What you need to eat a lot of is whole grain pastas and breads, a lot of fruits and vegetables. You need to eat soy milk, almond milk, drink soy milk, almond milk, and mix those with bananas and fresh fruit. And stop eating French fries. You can take potatoes and cut them up, put them on a pan, stick them in the oven, leave them there, or microwave, although they're probably not very good in the microwave, but because you want them to desiccate, dry out, you don't want them mushy. Anyways, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, I know they're expensive, but you got to stop eating, all the butter on the bread, all the sour cream on the potato, and you'll get used to it. There's foods out there that you need to discover that will work for you. What foods work for me may not work for you. I'll tell you what works for me. A lot of pastas, a lot of low-calorie sauces, tomato sauces on the pastas, whole grain pastas. I like smoothies with bananas. I eat a lot of bananas. They're really good for you. Do the research. Bananas. All kinds of fresh fruit. I like potatoes. I like beans. I love beans. They're filled with protein, and they help you to eliminate your waste very easily without having to strain on the john and get hemorrhoids. You don't want that, not at a young age. You'll get them eventually if you eat a meat diet. You'll be constipated like you may be already, all of you young ladies out there, and men too. And there's no reason to do that. This is 2014. The science is essentially in. Did you know that Kaiser Permanente, the largest HMO in the world, tells its doctors to recommend a vegan diet? Yes. So, President Clinton's a vegan. There are many famous vegans out there. Tom Cruise. And there's a reason, and the reason is because you can stay trim, and you can stay healthy, and you can stop hurting the animals. Now this is going to be video 1 of probably 3 videos because I've got a lot to say and I don't have my notes with me, but I want to make this a complete series just on how young ladies and men in college can do a better job of maintaining a lean weight, and that's what it's all about. We want to look good, okay? What looking good also gets us healthy if we do it in a healthy way, and we can do it in a healthy way. Isn't that a beautiful motorcycle? I'm such a fortunate guy. I really am. God has blessed me in so many ways. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. You need to get serious about this too, because you know you're a young lady or a young man. I want to talk to all of you, not just my one special friend out there in California. And I want to communicate to you that this is a great opportunity for you listening to this video to really honestly know that this slightly older man than you has searched his whole life to find a diet that he can stay trim on, that he doesn't have to go hungry on. Also, too, I want to interject this. I want you to have a high carbohydrate diet, okay? Carbohydrates are really important for maintaining an uplifting mood, a happy mood. That's really important. You want to be happy. You want to have a good mood. You want to have the energy to get out and do things and see things and travel and meet people. And you're only going to do that with a high carbohydrate diet. You've got to stay away from meats and fats, which are very, very concentrated. They upset your stomach, they clog your arteries, and they fog your brain. Yeah, they do. And for you guys, you know, at some point in time, if you keep eating meat, you think you may be manly, but you may not be able to get an erection. That's right. Take a look at what happens to people who eat a lot of high-fat diets. The things that clog your heart and your brain and give you strokes also affect your sexual organs. And women, that also affects your sexual organs. So, you know, like I said, I've got a lot more to say on this. I just want to get this one done. I've intended to shoot this video for quite a while now. It's now September 30th, and already young men and women have been out on their own and gaining weight, and I know it's demoralizing, and it's very upsetting. I know, because I've been heavy myself and fought it. You know, I weigh 174 now. I've weighed as much as 227. And I actually have stretch marks from, you know, being overweight. They're not bad, but, you know, I have them. And I want that not to happen to you. Annalise and Alexandra and Sean and Donna and Susan and Mary and Jim and John and Joe and Bill. Yeah, I don't want you to go through that. You're young. And I'm telling you, this is the way to do it. It's the high protein, low carb diet doesn't work, and it's bad for you. Do the research. Take a look at a recent survey that was done of dietitians ranking the most popular diets. The last one was paleo. Okay, veganism came in around 17, and I think that's because doctors are reluctant to recommend a diet that they believe is so restrictive. But they too, many of them, have opened their minds to the idea that not eating animal products not only is a wonderful thing for our bodies, but it's also wonderful for the environment. And it's also considerate to our other creatures that are on this planet with us. Suffering's not cool, man. Take a look at Earthlings. Do your research about how much suffering is caused by people who eat meat. It's not good. And I know that you care, and I know that you think that there's no way out of this, but there is, I'm telling you. There are so many wonderful foods out there that are available for us to eat, and to make us healthy, and to protect the planet, and to be kind to animals, and I know that's what you want to do, and I'm telling you, there's a way. It's called veganism. Grab it. You don't think these people like Gore and Clinton and Tom Cruise have become vegans because they're dumb, do you? Or because they don't have good advisors? And you think they go public with this information, think they might be ridiculed or end up looking stupid? I can promise you they're very confident of what they're doing, because what they're doing is the right thing for their health. The biodiversity of the planet. And also, just kindness to animals. Once you clear your conscience, and you no longer hurt animals unnecessarily, because it is unnecessary to hurt those animals, you feel better about yourself. And we'll talk more about self-esteem and living up to your principles. Anyways, I want to cut this short. I love each and every one of you. I do. I do. You're human beings on this planet with us, and we're rotating around, you know, all together. And we need to all join hands and sing Kumbaya. No, we all need to, you know, become vegans, right, and encourage each other. Yeah, if, in whatever way. Maybe your thing isn't veganism. My thing's veganism. I think it's the most effective way to actually be a great citizen of the world and to influence the world and to make the world a better place for my children. Yeah, I love my children, and why wouldn't I want to bless them and their children with a better world? And if I can influence this world, I'm going to do it, especially since it doesn't cost anything. Anyways, you guys take care, all right? And vegans rock on. Yeah, a lot of mosquitoes out here. I'll talk to you guys later, man.